Hey everyone, we're getting to that point in the summer where I'm sure most of you are starting to create new courses in Echo for the upcoming year. And I wanted to take a quick moment to do a refresher on what it looks like to create what's called a static copy of your course from last year. So this course will be able to stand on its own. It won't have any real connection to what you did last year, other than all the projects and assignments and things like that will be copied with it. So you won't have to start from a blank slate unless you just really want to. We'll do this. It shouldn't take too long. Once you see it, it will probably trigger things in your memory, and you'll remember it anyways. But we'll start from here. So we're on our home screen. This is my teacher app. And I want to create a new course. So I'm going to come up and click on these, whatever this thing is, the Manage Courses button. And I'm going to go to Create Course. Okay, so when I get into Create Course, I have these three options. I can create a new one, I can copy from your domain, or copy from a shared course. We're going to copy something. We're going to copy a course from our domain, because what I'm looking for is my APUSH class from last year. So I am going to... let's see what I even called it now that I'm here. That's funny. You know what? I'm gonna have to come in here, I think. This is good because I really thought this would be much more straightforward than it is. Okay, here we go. We're all learning something here. This is good. This gives us another opportunity. So what was happening here is my APUSH course from last year isn't active anymore, and that's probably the case for most of you. Is that the dates have run out and it's no longer appearing. So if that's you, if you're like me, you want to click on your little three lines here. And right now I'm only searching for active courses. I'm going to click on, I'm not going to do all domains. I'm going to unclick active only. Okay, so now I don't have either of these boxes checkmarked. And now I'm going to type in APUSH. Aha, there we go. So the course I want to copy is APUSH SISM 2019-2020. Okay, so now I've got that in there. I'm gonna click next, and I'm doing a static copy. So what this is gonna do is it's gonna make this its own standalone course. I'm gonna hit next. It automatically makes me an owner. People always ask, should be an owner or a teacher owner. Really, it doesn't make a difference. There's a couple little permissions that are different, but it's been a while since I looked at it, but they weren't important. So you want to be owner, teacher owner, doesn't matter. Then hit next. And this is really important. Whenever you create a new course, you do not want it to be continuous. You want to have a range to it. When we went to our Echo training a few years ago, they talked over and over about don't make it continuous. So the range just means there's going to be a date range for your class. And term, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say fall 2020, spring 2021. And then the start date, you could do it right now. I'm just going to ask you that your end date, that you set it for, well, let's see, I don't know how long we'll be in school. So let's set it for, okay, we'll be extra cautious. This is kind of depressing to say, but let's set it for June 25th. Hopefully that's like 3 weeks after school's out. What that does is next year, kids aren't going to be coming to you in 2021 in the fall being like, can you take that class off? Because it will have already expired. And that also goes for me because I spend a lot of time expiring courses. So set it for June 25th, 2021. Then you're going to create. And what's going to happen is I should be back on my home screen here in a moment with my new course created. It's going to look very similar to last year's course, other than the term and the dates that it exists for. It probably the more stuff you have in there, the longer it'll take. But hopefully this is over in the next 30 minutes or 30 seconds because I'm using a free software, and if my video is longer than 5 minutes, then I have to pay for it. And it would be a real bummer to start all this over again. There we go. All right, so there it is. There's my new course. You're going to see the name still says APUSH 2019-2020. I'm going to go in and change the name of that right here to 2020-2021. And I'm done.